everyone. Thank you for tuning into our second video on our official channel. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. As the description of the video said, today I'm going to be going over the contents of my first aid kits that I carry. I have several identical first aid kits. You'll probably recognize this specific one from the last video. This is the one that I keep in my everyday carry bag. I also keep a kit exactly like this in each of my vehicles. I keep one in my everyday carry bag, like I said, and then there's one on my my full kit that I would take out in the field. First thing you'll notice about this kit is the two patches on it. Obviously, this is just a Red Cross, pretty much the universal sign for medic or medicine or first aid, anything like that. So it's clearly labeled. Anybody who doesn't know me, doesn't know what's in my bag, opens my backpack, my everyday carry bag, they see this, they're going to immediately know there's something in here to help people when they are hurt. The other patch that you might not be able to see as clearly is actually, it just says A positive, it's my blood type. If you don't know your blood type, find out. That's very important. I have multiple patches like this. I keep one on most of my first aid kits and also on my gear when I go out in the field. The pouch itself is off of Amazon. I don't remember how much money I spent on it. It's been a while since I ordered them, but it is MOLLE compatible. Other than that, it's just a pretty simple pouch. So let's open it up. One thing I like is that the zippers go all the way down on both sides to be able to open up the pouch and lay it completely flat. First thing I have is a bandana. Like I said, when I pulled out the bandana out of my everyday carry bag, very useful. You can use it as a tourniquet if you need to. That's one thing that I don't carry in the first aid kit itself is a tourniquet. The only exception is the first aid kits that I keep in my vehicles. The reason for that is in my vehicles there are no other tourniquets. This pouch goes, like I said, inside my everyday carry bag, which has a tourniquet on it. If you have not seen the video on my everyday carry, go check that out. I'll dive into exactly what I carry on an everyday basis, as well as just showing you what's in my backpack. Next thing I keep is a triangular bandage. Then I have a small baggie with Q-tips and cotton balls in it. Those are good for cleaning small wounds, applying certain medicine, things like that. And then I have hand sanitizer. Definitely, if you're in a medical situation, you want to sanitize your hands afterwards. Wash them as soon as possible, but if not, hand sanitizer, take a bath in it. I have eye drops and triple antibiotic, just small containers of that. This looks like water, it's not. I need to label it better. I have not figured out a way to do that yet. If you want to drop a comment, give me ideas on how to label this, because it's definitely not water. This is hydrogen peroxide to help clean wounds and stuff. I have a small fixed blade pocket knife in here. It's just a cheap one. I'm honestly not sure where I got it. It's just been laying around, so I threw it in here. Most of my other first aid kits have some type of small folding knife in them. That's good for opening various containers, cutting clothing if you have to, any of that. I don't carry medical shears in this first aid kit. I have them elsewhere on my everyday carry bag. In this small baggie here, I have a pair of tweezers, medical tape, and I have needle and thread. Actually, I have 3 needles taped together here is what this is. And then some simple blue thread. Over here, in this pouch, it has elastic straps to hold things in place. And on this side, it actually has an inside pocket up here. That's another reason I really like this pouch specifically. So on this side, I have 2 sterile gauze pads, fairly large ones. Then on the other side, in this pocket that I mentioned, I have an emergency blanket. I have a notepad, pen and pencil. Those are very important, especially if you're performing first aid on anyone other than yourself. You need to keep very careful track of everything you do, assuming that medical professionals will take over eventually, or that the person will seek professional help. They need a detailed list of everything that you have done for the individual. And even if you're performing it on yourself, if it's anything more than a couple cuts or something like that, then you should keep track of what you're doing. And writing down the time also is very important. I have antibacterial wet wipes in here. I have a cigarette lighter. And possibly the most important thing in here is gloves. I have 3 pairs stuffed into a small baggie. And then I also have 5 small tampons. These are great for soaking up blood if you have a wound, bloody noses, anything like that. Those are great for soaking up the blood. That currently is all that I carry in this first aid pouch. I appreciate you tuning into the video. Keep an eye out for my next video, and please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you.